You may or may not have noticed, but this channel has a variety of topics and games that I talk about. There's the Bungie game that pops up consistently here. Outside of that, there's some Xbox indies, some are shooters, some are solo, some are with friends. There's even that NBA 2K podcast I did if you go back far enough. All of those games and all of those videos, I truly enjoyed making and recording. And the collaborations with friends and gamers have all been dope in hindsight. Well, up the end of that Call of Duty attorney. We'll blame that on my teammate. That should have been a red flag. Here's the thing that I've noticed about my content though. Honestly, I enjoy it, and the people that watch it seem to enjoy it, but the ideas they're all over the place. Literally, I go from music posts, Destiny 2 posts, and the type of music I make don't necessarily lend it to Bungie synergy unless I'm amazed, and I don't want to be amazed. God, I don't want to be amazed. I've been watching YouTube videos about what to do when stuck in creative ruts. And I realized that my inspiration for creating here is lower than it used to be. Not because I don't want to create, because there are lulls in the things that I like to talk about at times. For instance, Destiny 2's narrative has been misfiring for like 3 months or so, and I'll get into that in another video. So there goes my energy for that. Hence why the whole another week in Destiny 2 experiment lost steam. My music's in the incubation stage, so I'm laying low on that outside of a Hit Boy freestyle there or there. So there's that. The folks I game with, they all have lives and different visions than me, so there goes that. It leaves me in an interesting situation, kind of like Isaiah Rashad. No, not the leak sex tape. That's that man's business. I mean to find a topic thing. There are so many topics, but it's hard to stand out unless you have a niche. Salute to the homie Rhyme Style. He once told me to find something that wasn't quite popular, become the ambassador for it. Things will work out. Good advice. I get bored with things way too easy for that. So it's rare when I stick to a video game or a movie or anything longer than 2 hours. Maybe that's because my personal life's being reformatted, or maybe entertainment just sucks most of the time. Maybe it's a mix? I'm not really sure. But I know the bottom line is that I bottom out. No, not like Isaiah. So back to that YouTube video I was watching. The video itself was rather boring, but I had a moment where I thought, I'll give this a couple of minutes before I turn it off. And then it literally hit me. This ain't even a new idea for me exactly, but let me explain. My biggest strengths when talking about games and movies are explaining if it's even worth it. Whether it's paying full price for a game, or watching a movie in theaters, or listening to an album, which by the way, used to be my profession, that music journalist thing before making my own. I enjoy searching out great things and highlighting them, and I think I'm able to use nuance better than most to reason out when something is bad or not great. So what if we just took that mind frame and just copied it to the videos here? Half the time, my cutoff point for a new game is about 2 hours. If a game's really bad, then I'll cut it before. But I normally go in with the thought of trying something for 2 hours. If you've been here since before the Among Us videos, then you know that this isn't exactly a new idea for me. The very first video I uploaded was about Wolfenstein. And I had this idea, but the focus was different. The microphone I used is bad. The game wasn't in 60 frames. I didn't know how to do the whole game and talk thing. I probably was constipated. Who knows? I just know it wasn't right. But now, I got it. I always wanted to truly do reviews here on the channel and gameplay, and games with friends, and the new focus lends itself to all of that without sacrificing on that chaotic neutral nature that I've established here. I like the channel being unpredictable and veering into multiple lanes because I myself am somewhat unpredictable and veering into multiple lanes. Let me lay it out like this. If it's a video game, it's either going to be a review or me trying it for a couple of hours to show if it's worth it. If it's something else like a TV show, music review, I put the same amount of time into it. If there's a pressing issue to be addressed, then that'll be its own video where we talk about it. I don't have a name for it, but I know the next video after this is going up and it's based on Destiny 2, so you'll get to see the idea for it. And of course, there's the reactions, because those do well, and I have fun reacting to stuff that I haven't seen before and speculating about it with you guys in the comments. So everything else you can consider just bonus material for just rocking with me on the channel. Now, if you're still here, then thank you. Not like for real. I appreciate you. I have an idea. I think we can have some fun and make this thing profitable at the same time.